In the evacuation, I don't start with mercenaries or a base, so I just complete the section and don't grab the extra cash or do anything extra. For the first escort, war pigs stay behind the APC but help provide damage, and then I defend. For 2 of the 3 entrances, I use a command center with a bunker full of war pigs behind. For the other entrance, I use a barracks, engineering bay, and a bunker, keeping plenty SCVs around for repairs. For the rest of the road, I just wall off with buildings, mostly supply depots and engineering bays. And as long as I keep SCVs around the APC, it should stay safe. I also grab the research with my SCVs. For the smash and grab, I lead the first attack of Stalkers into the Zerg base. I lead the first Zerg attack into the Protoss base. I drop SCVs onto the research, and when the next Zerg attack comes, I evacuate with the command center full of SCVs. At the end of the mission, I start building a Merc compound. Get out the war pigs. I don't care if the Merc compound dies now. Actually, it would be kind of nice. It's kind of in the way. So I just let it burn down. 2 Stalkers cause a bit of trouble, but the war pigs can handle them. After that, just go in a bunker and handle the final boss of the mission. For Outbreak, I lift off for the first night and build supply depots on the high ground where they'll be safe. After that, I can mine only during the daytime, which is adequate. The top of this ramp is great for defense. I destroyed the colony ship for a little space. Bunkers with devil dogs and war pigs easily defend. And during the day, kill the buildings with war pigs and hammer securities. In the Devil's Playground, first attack does a bit of damage, but once I get mercenaries and bunkers, I'm safe for the whole mission. The rest of it just looks like this: mining minerals. I do get the Brutalist bonus objective. In Welcome to the Jungle, I block the first sealing attempt with a wall of supply depots. The probe finds another way around, but I lower my barracks and then defend the early attacks. Once I got mercenaries out, I can move forward, and I repeatedly build a bunker near the enemy defenders and then lure them into it. Sometimes I'm a little too slow, so I send the fire bats in and kill the enemy probe so they can't seal anything. I secure the first 4 terrazine with the wall of bunkers, and then I grab the bonus objective with a command center loaded with an SCV. I move out, and it's attempting another sealing attempt, so build my bunkers a little further back than I want, but it works. And then I secure that terrazine just fine. For the 6th, I build some bunkers, and the AI sends zealots. Why aren't they sending good units? And for the final terrazine, they actually send a big army of good stuff, but I don't care. They can destroy all defenses. In Safe Haven, I distract the first attack with my buildings. Then for the first Nexus, I send a command center with an SCV, build a Merc compound, get out some hammer securities, kill my own Merc compound, build a bunker, put the hammer securities in the bunker, and then we can safely destroy the first Nexus. For the other 2, I build a bunker near their base and lure the enemies out towards the bunker using my Spartan companies. Sometimes I just fight them directly with the Spartan companies. They're pretty strong. And it requires a bit of repetition, but eventually I get the Spartan companies on the Nexus and it works. I repeat the same process for the third Nexus, and they have some pretty strong units, but with 4 Spartan companies, 12 war pigs, and 2 bunkers, I'm fine. They sent some immortals and carriers, but it's okay. After a bit of repetition, eventually all the scary units are gone, and I can move in. And I can fight them. Well, not quite yet. Back to the bunkers, and then maybe we can move in. But now it seems like all the scary units are gone, and big storm. Well, it's okay. We can repair. But once the scary units are actually all gone this time, well, at least the High Templar's energy's gone, I can finish the final Nexus, and mission basically won. I will let the colonists all be destroyed here. They don't give any research. But with the Nexus gone, just move out and attack the Purifier mothership. It doesn't fight back, it doesn't chase me, so it's a really easy fight. The Spartan Company's long range is vital here, but I got the range upgrade, so I'm fine. Next, we go to the Great Train Robbery, where we missed the first train because don't have any mercenaries yet, but for the second train, I can get War Pigs, Devil Dogs, and Hell's Angels. The Hell's Angels land on the ground, and they're staying on the ground for the entire mission. I need a bit of stutter step micro, and while fighting the first train, I hire Hammer Securities and Spartan Companies so that I can defend my base against the first attack. Just rally them to a bunker. And for the first train, it's a pretty slow process. Damage output isn't great yet, but this is the weakest I'll be for the whole mission, so hopefully it'll be fine. After that, I can repeat the same process. I now have a bunker since they're sending escorts, but their escorts are terrible, easily handled by a bunker with a bit of repair and some mercs in it. Kind of sloppy with my stutter step, but it doesn't matter. The train dies easily enough. But most importantly, I start getting attack upgrades. I prioritize infantry weapons and ship attack so that I can deal as much damage to the later trains as possible. It doesn't become hard until the Marauder kill teams approach. I put bunkers with my most expendable units in them, and that limits my losses against the first kill team. I must kill it because it's in the way of the next train, and it's a fast train, so can't do much. But I still have a bunker left, and I fight fire with fire. The enemy sends Hellions, but my Devil Dogs fight back and limit the damage to my main army, and they just chase the train and ignore those flaming race cars until the train's dead, and then just shoot them. For the next fast train, I decided it might be better if I just let the kill team walk past and just ignore them for now. But doing that prevented that I build a bunker. There wasn't enough time left. So I put my clumsy units in the front with some SUVs and my more nimble units in the back, and my clumsy units easily can handle the Hellions, and my nimble units can stutter step properly and kill the train. For the final train, I decided I should build some bunkers, but the kill team found me, so I fought them. Since I had bunkers, it was fine, and I didn't need all my units anymore. the final train isn't a fast train, so I don't need that much damage. And I noticed a giant attack is destroying my main base. But I don't care. I don't need a main base. I have bunkers, so I won't be eliminated due to buildings, and I just must kill this final train. And even this time, with the strongest escort they ever send, my bunkers easily handle their escort. The escorts are just terrible in this mission. But the train is still pretty tanky, and I actually don't have that much left, so must be careful. And I realized, uh-oh, I missed the research. So I get it, and then I finish off the train. Since I'm fast enough, I can handle the train. The bunker does a bit of damage, but it's okay. I can still just target the train.